It's been a long time since I've vlogged, but I'm trying to get back into it. I feel like it is a little bit weird talking to a camera when I haven't done so in a really long time. It's my first day being 24. Feels a little bit weird to say, and I do think the number is getting pretty serious, but I guess that's also sort of like a societal construct, to be honest. Most of the day is kind of over, and you might be wondering, well, what did you do for your birthday? Well, basically, I went to work. This is totally on me, but I forgot to request time off. Other than going to work, I did wake up early today so that I could have some extra time to myself. Basically, just went to the gym, got in some cardio, and then did some yoga, and then came upstairs, did my laundry, cooked myself some yummy breakfast, and then headed to work. I think for the rest of the day, I'm probably going to go to a cafe and then maybe edit some of my YouTube videos that I've been procrastinating for the longest time. I so know that I am very behind on posting videos. Honestly, took a huge pause for 2025. Honestly, I think I just had different priorities that year. Now I am ready to get back into video editing and prioritize it a lot more. This is my last year of grad school, and so I wanted to document it a little bit more because I'm not gonna have the opportunity to vlog school anymore, to be honest. Honestly, I really miss filming these sort of video diaries, and so I wanted to take the time to sort of reflect on where I'm at, how I'm feeling, so that in the future I can look back and see where my mind was at the time. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I really imagined 24 to be like. I think sometimes it does cross my mind where I'm kind of like, oh, other people have done more at 24 than I have. But ultimately, I think I'm very accepting of the fact that life is very volatile and everybody does things at their own pace. Maybe it's just the mindset that I'm in right now. But as I'm speaking, I feel like it doesn't really make sense to think about, oh, people are ahead of you or behind you in life. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's because everyone's on their own journey. How can you be in front of someone or behind someone, right? And oh my god, I feel like if I keep talking, I'm just gonna get really philosophical about this. So maybe I should pause here. What are my thoughts about being 24? The passing of time. That has honestly come up on my mind a lot more as I've gotten older. I feel like time is just passing like that these days. I've just never noticed time as much as I do now, and I'm not sure why. I feel like it in part does have to do with society saying oh, as you get older, you're running out of time, and then it's just at the forefront of your mind. 24, yeah, I guess I'm an adult now, and I just thought being an adult would be so much different. I just thought I would know a lot more. I have so much more room to learn and grow. Maybe some people think 24 is old, and maybe I am just coping or convincing myself, but I feel 24 is fine. I don't know. I'm not stressed about it. I don't know. I feel it's a little bit funny when people are oh my god, 24, I'm so old. Maybe it's because I'm working backwards. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, those are my thoughts about age. I don't feel 24 is old. However, I do notice the passing of time a lot more. I notice that me hitting the next birthdays is coming a lot quicker, and the years really are just flying by. So even though 24 is not old, I'm sure the years will just keep going like this, and then one day maybe how I feel about my age will change. The whole point of me doing these video diary entries and documenting my life is so that my future self can look back on these and see how past Amy felt. Just because I don't know, something that's sentimental to me. When I'm reflecting on the past few years until, now being 24, I do feel like there were some parts of my life where they were like incredibly slow. Like I wasn't really growing or improving as like a person, as if I was like a project or something. But I feel like despite those years that were quite slow, you can also accelerate really quickly in like 1 year. Accelerate towards what, you might ask? Well, I guess I'm reflecting in like the context of goals. And so I feel like there were some years where I was working towards my goals, but it was incredibly slow. But in the past year, so specifically 2025, I feel like I was able to achieve a lot of goals that I wasn't able to achieve in years prior. But the years prior also were just as important in order for me to get to 2025 to sort of accelerate in terms of like learning and the goals that I wanted to achieve. And so all that being said, because what the hell does that have to do with like birthdays and being 24? I think it's just to say I'm happy with where I'm currently at. I just want to spend this weekend enjoying time with myself and friends, and yeah, I don't know, not even just like birthdays, but like any celebration, I feel like it's just so great to have an opportunity to celebrate anything. And I love celebrating. I just like took 15 minutes to say that I was happy. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all like future Amy needs to know. It's just that the first day of 24-year-old Amy is happy and content with where she is at life. Of course, there's always more room to grow, but I think it's important to take time to reflect on where you're currently at and to be grateful. Did you know that like when you turn that age, that means like you completed that age? So in my case, when I turned 24, that means I've completed 24 years of living. Not that I'm starting age 24, but like I've already lived 24 years and then I'm like starting to live out my 25th year. Holy shit. Just wanted to take some time to reflect on how 24-year-old Amy feels, and yeah, hopefully this is a amazing year. Really excited, and yeah, I don't know. Let's do this.
Wow, it's so cute. Say hello. Say happy birthday. Wait, I love the 360.